Jacob Stallings. Actually, let me correct that, with Pittsburgh. Miami 22 and 23. There's a strike. Chance to fly, huh?
Yes.
I was watching BP from up here, and balls were moving basically 30 to 40 feet.
0-2 from Hudson. 1-2. So numbers are similar to the Rockies. Swung on and missed.
Similar repertoires.
It's a different arm angle too. He's kind of their arm swing.
0-2. And a slider on the outside corner. That's been an improvement. And he takes down low, ball 1. Very good at home this year. 930 OPS. Originally a third-round pick out of De La Salle High School in Concord, California. And that takes a strike. That's the fastball, and that's where he lives, around 92-90. Lee and Yastrzemski, the threesome in the outfield, and Blake Sable's doing the catching. They're without their number 2nd inning. Wilmer Flores, the 32-year-old native of Venezuela, will lead off against Dakota Hudson. And the first pitch is in there at 90 for a professional hitter.
He really has turned himself into.
He had 23 homers last year, which was a career best. Is 1-2 on Flores. Just outside. He does not strike out a ton. For the Rockies to sign pitching, if you're a free agent pitcher, the Rockies, of baseball, not only in the Bay Area but going back to Manhattan. Well,
guys will probably take the offer that you get. Let's say a hitter gets a $2 million more total. I'm yours. That's the way it works.
Well, and I mean, in the case of the Giants, you either, no question. I mean, that ball was screaming problem the second it was hit in the air.
Matt Chapman, Beck's thinking, I've got to take this. I've seen my shortstop go out, 40 feet onto the grass. I have
to trust your other players. When your shortstop's putting his hand up and is not moving anymore, that's a dead signal to let.
Red Sox, and then, as we mentioned, they were swept in the 4-game set against Philadelphia. 1-6.
And that was the truth. I mean, it wasn't personal. The facts are the facts. The Giants were coach at any level.
Yeah, I think they have the 2nd most errors in baseball right now.
2nd in Miami. Other areas you can obscure them a little bit. 3-2 on, so he's not far away. Outside.
8% for each pitch.
Yep.
Much more.
That's Nick Ahmed. And Ezekiel Tovar. Brendan Rodgers takes ball 1 from Kyle Harrison.
Ron was asking, hey, if you called it, could you have caught it? And Jordan said, if you have to dive to make a catch, don't call that play.
Especially when you're
really valuable lesson, and thankfully it wasn't at the cost of injuring a teammate.
Fell 5-3 to the Pirates, and he went over the center field wall. Bouchard was hitting behind him that day. If they go back-to-back today,
batting spots the next day.
Oh, what are you kidding me?
Roast him.
Jacob Stallings. And I was listening to you guys on
vegetation in Pittsburgh. You've hammered the baseball.
Yeah, and Jacob's a big of his career. He's always been known for his extraordinary defense. That's ball 4. But both of those. And here's Eleris Montero. Back in '94, he had the nickname of Son of the Wind.
Can he say it in Korean?
I was leaving that for you. 1-2 on Lee.
Rayo means lightning. So Son of the Wind is cool. Light.
$113 million deal. 3-2. This game, and you wear just your random hat. I get it. You make your first team maybe
on it. See how much you can get him to do.
slider swung over the top. And now he's going to wind up and fire it at you.
You know that he's done that like 300 times. That's like his 300th baseball, right?
1-2 on Estrada, and the heater just shot in a moment. Ball one, just north of the 2-0. Wade walked his first time.
But how is he able to wait so long?
I just think he has really, really fast hands, but pitch he doesn't handle well. And he really does spin on pitches that he does not.
3-2. His brother was in pro ball down in Scottsdale. 3-2. And another walk for Lamont Wade. 5 home run. Rockies with 27 homers. 1-1 of any team in the modern era. One, 2. 2-2. One just did get the pitch off, and it doesn't matter. It's ball 4. So that's the 4th walk. Long period of time. That's why I say he's a sneaky, very good offensive player. Better year offensively than his first year. But he used to be, you know, Tovar and Doyle. Tovar leads off some. Doyle's batted in the 2nd spot. Tonight they're reversed. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The challenge you're going to come less frequent where you're just having